What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee. So let's just get into it, shall we? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee, and we are back to talk about Beyond the Gates, okay? So, y'all, I am multitasking this good Sunday morning, making breakfast, and I said, let me come on live. Nobody can see me. It's okay. Just walk around. I said, let me come on live because I have not come on in a while. So, I figured I will multitask while creating content. So, that poll that I made last week asking y'all what time I should go live in the mornings, I'm going to start tomorrow. Okay, we are in the habit of creating better habits, okay? Getting back on task, trying to do things. Today is going to be a day of girl, get your life together. Okay? Girl, get your life together. Good morning, Sweet P724. What's up, friend? Thank you so much for hopping on the Good Sis Live. Thank you so much. What's for breakfast? Oh, so I ran out of pancakes, and my son loves for me to make pancakes on the weekends. So I'm going to have to go and get the pancake mix I use later on. After we do all the things we got to do today. But now I'm making some turkey bacon, eggs, and some we got some Eggos in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and make him some waffles. And yeah, so scrambled eggs, bacon, and waffles. That's what we have in this good Sunday morning. Okay, that's what we gonna get. And then I'm probably gonna make myself a shrimp omelet. Let me know how my sound is, Sweet Pea. How do I sound? Can you hear me? Okay, good. It sounds like you can possibly hear me. All right, y'all. I'm gonna come on camera for 1 second. I look a hot mess, but I want to give y'all proof of life. Okay, it's proof of life here. Okay, so I'm alive. This is like a red lip gloss. I don't know why it's red, but I'm alive, y'all. Yes, I am. But I look a mess, so we're gonna be off camera. Okay, but all right. Let's talk about Beyond the Gates. Okay. This last couple of weeks, get out of the way, please. Child, my husband always in here trying to clean up, child. I'm in the middle of cooking. Lord. Okay, anyway, this last couple of weeks of Beyond the Gates has been absolutely crazy, okay? It has been absolutely crazy. You know, I am really tired of them trying to humanize Dana Leslie because she's just a horrible person. And I mean, them trying to the whole scene where um they had Shanice and not Nicole and Danny seeming like they were kind of teaming up on her because of their dislike for her or whatever, or them kind of putting her in her place, and then her going home looking in the mirror and with her wig on looking sad. Who gives a damn? I don't give a damn about Dana Leslie being sad. Who cares? Okay? Then this last week, her whole foolishness trying to get attention. It seems like you don't like the Duprees, but you want to be in their good graces so bad. the foolishness in her head to think you came and you have been sleeping with the daughter's husband. You made a whole child with him. But yet you think that now all of a sudden all of y'all are supposed to be kumbaya because you have money just like them. So now all of y'all are supposed to get along. It doesn't really make logical sense. Okay? It doesn't make logical sense whatsoever. The fact that you think that you're going to be their ace boon coon when all you're doing is cooning. That's it. Why would anybody want to give you their connections for a press conference? Why would anybody? And the fact that you thought that it was okay for you to go to Danny's house. And how do you know where Danny lives at? This is grade A stalker behavior. It really is. And you know to come to the back door and not the front door. Which I'm pretty sure that's production's design because they ain't got no set for the front door. I just don't. She's irritating me. And I know that she's supposed to be the villain and, she's supposed to be, she's the antagonist. But a lot of this stuff just doesn't make any sense. Just like her sitting down at the table with Vernon and Anita and her pressing her to have this lunch so that she can talk about her mother and, just really just go in and let have. Why? I don't even know why they accepted that $10,000 from her. I would have given her $10,000 back, given $10,000. I would spend $20,000 of my own money just to get rid of her. Because I would not, she did rightfully pay for it. So if she paid for it, of course she's going to want y'all to sit down and have lunch with, you have the lunch with her as, you said you would. But if I'm Vernon and Anita, let me go ahead and get this charity this $10,000 and give her money back. Because this shit just don't make no sense. And the last but not least with Leslie, actually probably not last because she done pissed me off for the last 3 weeks. How the fuck? I want y'all to stop acting like she became a billionaire. Like you act like she has endless money. That lady has spent through all of that money that she has. I'm pretty sure. You bought a whole athletic center. You tore down the house and rebuilt the sucker. You spend money at the club like nobody's business. You're paying for a hotel room every night. This lady does not have all the money that they're trying to act like she has. She just simply doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. She's just annoying at this point. I'm actually just really tired of her. I really am. She's not really for me, I know every show has to have like an antagonist, right? Somebody that's supposed to rile the people up and anger the troops. It's just not realistic, the stuff that they're doing. And that's my whole point. Y'all, if y'all hear stuff in the background, my son is watching his little kid YouTube shows, child.
No, I'm not. I'm on regular.
You on what?
On regular.
I don't know. Okay, child. Whatever he's talking about, honey.
I'm making sense of doing that.
Okay. Hey, whatever you thinking of doing, don't even do it. Thank you kindly. But yeah, y'all. I'm just really, it's really been annoying with Leslie because it's just simply not realistic the way that they have her character being portrayed. And I'm like, why would you, when Anita came out with her cancer story, you thought that your clinic was going to override her cancer story? Don't nobody like you. So it don't matter if you came out with a new line of pots and pans. No one cares. And you really had enough balls to go to her and ask her for Gayle King's phone number so you could talk about your clinic. Why the Gayle King want to talk to you? Like, really? And why the heck would Anita give you her phone number if she had it? And I'm pretty sure she probably did have her personal phone number. But why would I give Gayle King's phone number to regular ass Dana Leslie? Like, I don't even know what goes on in her head. Like, she really thinks that the stuff that she says makes amounts to a hill of crazy. Like, I can't even describe how foolish this is. It's really ridiculous. I don't know, y'all. I've seen a lot of people talking about, well, they don't fix Leslie's character. I'm going to stop watching it. We got to stop doing that I don't want to watch it stuff, though, y'all. Oh, shoot. Hold on, y'all. I had to walk away. I had to go to drop something in the trash can. I just feel like we also have to stop the, oh, I'm not going to watch it anymore because I don't like the way. Listen, soap operas, they always have like a twist and turn to them. Okay? And, while we don't like it right now, maybe it'll get better. There's a reason why we've been watching it. Because things do change. There's a lot of twists and turns. But Leslie, this whole storyline for her, it's stupid. It doesn't even make any sense. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Sound is great. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Leafy. Thank you, friend. All right, let me see. Oh, Miss Shashad. Shashad. I want to make sure I say that right. Ms. Shashad. Okay, exactly. She's the devil, that Leslie. Yes, she is. She is absolutely the devil. Okay. I just it doesn't make any sense. The writers of this show piss me clean the fuck off when it comes to both Leslie and that thing she birthed. Yeah, but you know what also pisses me off, Miss Shashad? I feel like they're constantly working on trying to make Kat look like a villain or look like a brat or like she's ungrateful. Like the fact that we just saw in a scene Nicole and Ted sitting down talking about something. We finally been over to get over. We finally been able to get over what Leslie did to Laura. How the hell are y'all able to get over that? This woman tried to kill this girl. How are y'all sitting there calmly saying that you're able to get over that? That's what I don't understand. If Laura is like a family member to y'all, and this lady sat up here and tried to end her daggone life, it really is a mind F to me that y'all can sit there and act like, oh, well, I guess we just got to get over the fact she tried to end Laura's life. R.I.P. Laura. Almost. Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. It just purely doesn't make any sense. And if y'all know that she did this, y'all should be trying to help Kat in her efforts to get Leslie caught up. I mean, y'all, you supposed to be the new fixer now, right, Nicole? Use your resources. I just find it extremely strange that she's been able to get away with. And that's another thing about this character. I don't like how there's really been no resolution of anything on the show, honestly. There hasn't been any resolution of anything. It's been more of, just more jam-packed drama. Just drama, drama, drama. Something new, something new. But nothing is getting resolved. So we haven't resolved Leslie trying to kill Laura. We haven't resolved Haley trying to poison daggone Bill. Okay. We haven't resolved Naomi not telling her family that she actually has the BRCA gene, which we're going to get into Naomi too, because she's been irritating the hell out of me too. I'm about sick of her. Because it's like, girl, knock it off. The only thing that we really have resolved is that Vernon wasn't actually cheating. He did all of that for a song. And uh what's Chelsea getting kidnapped and them finding the person that kidnapped her and putting her in jail. That's the only thing that we've resolved this entire time that this show has been on. That's it. Oh, and Ted cheating and figuring out who it was. And I think the only reason they resolved that is because they had to introduce Leslie's character. That's what I mean, that's it. We just keep on introducing more and more drama, but nothing is getting resolved at all. It's getting annoying, y'all. It really is. I'm really tired of it. And it was interesting that while um child, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Gotta get these eggs stirred up, child. It's just really crazy to me that Leslie and her offspring, Eva, are allowed to get away with the shit that they got away with. Now, Eva had a whole flashback when she was sitting there with Isaiah, where Isaiah was like, I just, I don't like when people hide things from me or whatever. Now, Eva, you know good and daggone well your mother killing somebody is not something that it is a story that should just hop out of your mouth that you just go and tell your boyfriend that you just got with. Okay? You ain't tell your father, but now you contemplating telling your boyfriend. What type of stupidity is this show on? Where she feeling guilty enough where she potentially is going to tell her new boyfriend that her mother tried to off somebody, but you ain't tell your own daddy that you know for sure that she did it. The man that you wanted to have a relationship with so bad that you craved this newfound relationship. I don't get it. I'm like, Eva could have saved Ted and Nicole's marriage just like she broke it up. She could have put it back together if she had have just told Nicole, my mother pulled that fire alarm when you were in Ted's room. So it's not divine intervention that fire alarm went off. My mama did that. And if she would just admit, my mother tried to off Laura. Like, why can't she just tell the truth? And I get it. You don't want to snitch on your mother, but your mother was the same broad that put you out the house because you didn't want. Remember when Dana threw her out, and that's why she was living in the hotel because Dana didn't like that Eva didn't want to participate in her little diabolical schemes anymore. She was like, "Listen, I really like these people. I'm not really trying to be doing all this stuff that you're doing. I'm trying not to snitch on your ass because that's how much I like these people. And that's that. I'm not going to continue to ask my father for money for you." So now all of a sudden she want to be tough tight with Eva again because Eva is really her only connection to keep on having anything to talk to Ted about. It's really strange. And y'all notice how she only goes for men that are taken. The fact that she went over there trying to build a relationship with Joey, flirting with him, because she knows that he's with Vanessa. It's like, girl, you can't find a man of your own. You constantly over here trying to sleep with somebody's man. It's like you don't feel like you're worthy enough to have a man that is just for you. You always gotta feel like you won something, like you competing for somebody else's man. It's weird. And it just shows that she don't really care about her. She don't really love herself. What y'all think? Who said, oh, I've watched soaps. Mr. Shaw said, I've watched soaps for over 20 years. She's not a good villain at all. She's a sorry excuse for a villain. Yeah, absolutely. Because she just wants attention. That's what it is. She just craves attention. And she wants acceptance. I don't like these plates. I'm not buying these. Brian, I'm not buying these plates no more. I didn't know they were like, I don't like that.
Yes. Yes.
I put 5. That's my bacon. I put all of them on that one plate. Your food is ready, Gavin. Sorry, y'all. I'm multitasking. But yeah, like, she is a terrible villain, Miss Shashad. Absolutely. 1000%. And I've watched soap operas for years too. I used to watch The Bold and the Beautiful during summer breaks when I was over my grandmother's house. I'd be right there in her room watching Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful, General Hospital, watching all of them. I mean, As the World Turns, watching all of them. And she's definitely a bad villain. I also don't like how weak they have the Dupree. Yes, thank you, Miss Shashawn, for bringing me back to that. I don't like how. Let me finish reading this first before I give my point. I also don't like how weak they have the Duprees on this show. The first families of the soaps of old would never. Exactly. You, the Newmans, Victor Newman and his family would never. Okay? Hell no. Child, my father is this funny story. My father is the oldest of all his brothers, and they used to call him Victor Newman. But yeah, like I think that is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that Vernon's father built that club, he built that club, and he can't get Leslie kicked out makes no sense. You're not going to make anybody believe that. That's not realistic. Then the way she just plops down at the table with them and starts talking, or just comes over to their house. There is no way. The same way that Smitty just got up when she came over there and started talking to him, asking him about his media coverage and all this and the third. He said, no. And he just got up and left. I wish all the Duprees would do that. Smitty had the right idea. He's like, I'm not about to sit here and entertain this goon goblin. Why the hell am I sitting here talking to her, wasting my goddamn time? I'm gonna head on out. I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. But the writers of this show is going to have to get it together if they want to be renewed for a third season. Yeah, because it's getting stifling. Yeah, I agree, Miss Shashad. The Duprees are supposed to be so strong and powerful. Yeah, and they haven't done a goddamn thing. They have gotten run over. Like even with the guy that was trying to extort them. Why are y'all getting extorted? Y'all are the mighty Duprees. People should be afraid to even try y'all. That's why I'm like, I don't even understand how Michelle Valjean is writing it like this. And she's been writing soaps for years. That's why it's really confusing to me that this is really turning into a Tyler Perry play, the way they writing it, where it don't make no sense. Now, mind you, the acting is a lot better, which says a lot for a soap opera. But the acting is a lot better than a Tyler Perry play, and the storylines are a bit better. Nevertheless, they still need work. But I'm just like, wow, Michelle, girl, get your head in the game, honey. I know you can do better than this. I know you can do better than this. Mr. Shaw says, I want them to stop writing for Kat to defend everyone. Yeah, in her life. No one does the same for her. And the way the writing wants to make Kat look crazy for wanting justice blows me. Exactly. I cannot stand it. I can't stand it. Because Kat is that's really how they should be acting. I don't get why they're making excuses for Eva's behavior. I don't. Now, I don't want them to make her, I don't like how they're having Kat so obsessed over the way Eva getting away with stuff. And I also don't like how they're making Kat like, oh, I don't want my dad to have a relationship with her. I think that's really unrealistic too. Because at the end of the day, no matter how she came about, Ted has to have a relationship with Eva because that's his child. Even though he didn't know about her, that's still his kid. And she deserves to have a relationship with her father. So, and then, Kat, I get it. She's been the baby girl and all this, that, and the third. And, I honestly, I'm my father's only daughter. And so I don't know how I would react if I somehow found out that I had a sister out here somewhere and my parents been married for 40 years. So it's like, if I come up and things are different from what I've known all my life, yeah, that would hurt me for sure. I would really be upset. But I can't expect my father to not have a relationship with his child, you know? But I'm also 40 damn years old, so I guess, I'm much more mature than Kat is. But nevertheless, she's a grown ass woman and should know better. Sweet P724 says they never had anyone standing up for Kat, and it said, yeah, I don't like that. Even Tomas don't stand up for her, and I'm like, Tomas, you, sir, are lucky that Kat even stuck it out with you because your ass cheated on her, whether she like it or not, with her damn sister. You have absolutely lost your mind, sir. All the marbles that you thought you had left. Like, seriously? I don't get it. And I don't like how Nicole doesn't stand up for Kat either. Nicole's so busy over here trying to be a sex kitten that she's not paying attention to what her kids need. But yet you were upset that nobody told you nothing. So even when somebody tell you something, you ain't doing shit. You're not over here trying to help Kat. You're not helping her talk through her issues with Eva and giving her some tools to get through it. You're not doing none of that. You over here spreading your cootie cat between two men to prove that you over it with Ted, which I don't believe that she's totally over Ted. And it's like she wants Ted to be pining after her forever, whether she admits it or not. Oh, can I please slap Naomi a few good times? Yes, I'm gonna be right behind you, smacking her too, sis. I'm sick of Naomi. Let's talk about Naomi too, y'all. Naomi is annoying as fuck. Now, Naomi, you took your ass over there to Ashley's house and was mad at your own husband because Ashley, he didn't tell Ashley that homeboy was actually walking and this, that, and the third. But now you over here hiding that you got the BRCA gene. What type of shit is that? And your husband is in a life and death situation. Your own father-in-law pretty much alluded to that and told you that. Okay? And instead of you telling your husband, because that could possibly be something that could get him off this case that he is in over his head with, because Jacob is a cupcake, okay? I don't even know why his father, knowing that his son is a cupcake, allowed this to happen. I don't even know why. I don't know why he let him get on this case. Because in real life, Jacob, they would have smelled him all the way at this point and went on and off him. Because he just gives off, yeah, I'm a cupcake. Jacob is so soft, child. It is ridiculous. And I can't stand how Smitty and Jacob, they're so hungry for this story. I never seen somebody so pressed to be at work. Smitty and Jacob pretty much was telling this the person that is in on the inside, that's their dad, what is it called, y'all? The guy that's on the inside that's helping to give them information. He's like, no, you can't quit now. I need to get the story. So basically, you sitting there, this man telling you, if I do this, y'all, hold on, y'all, I'm about to pop the cork on my I'm about to have me some. I'm gonna open this champagne so I can make me a mimosa. I'm gonna have to get my husband to come down here because I can't never open this. I got this. We're going with cooks today. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to yell and scream. Oh, can you open this, please? Thank you, Kylie. But yes, Naomi needs a slap. Where am I at? It was the first anniversary of the show in February sweeps, and they didn't do anything big with it all because they want to redeem Leslie, it seems. Yeah, I don't like the fact that they're trying to make Leslie's character has done so much and has not experienced any hardships due to it. So why would we all of a sudden, like, you got to be realistic. The audience has not forgiven Leslie at all. And they haven't given us any ways to try to work towards forgiving her. There's no reason to. She has not suffered any consequences for her actions, period. It's ridiculous. So, no, it's forever for her. I'm forever on your ass, Leslie. Hell, you and Haley can share the same cell for all I give a damn. I thought they would have done something big for the first anniversary on February sweeps. Yeah, me too. I thought so too. Hell, do something to make the audience have some confidence in y'all. Leslie said it's for and is okay. Sheila Carter was a damn yes indeed was a damn good villain. Absolutely, I 1000% agree with that. I don't think anybody has topped her. Child, yeah, you onto something there. But Leslie, she's just a clown. And these wigs that everybody knows it's you. And I'm like, even Shanice, you know that was Leslie that came in there and put that stuff in that lady's IV. Why haven't y'all gone to the police and said something? It's like y'all walking around knowing that she committed crimes and not saying nothing. Mr. Shaw said, I had so much faith that we would get a great soap because Michelle Valjean was at the helm of it. But here we are, right? Yeah, I thought so too. Oh, Marcella. Hey, Marcella. She says, hey, Shay Renee, you got my like. Thank you so much. Yes, I got your like, friend. Thank you so much for hopping on in my little chat. I appreciate you. Thank you kindly. Y'all, if y'all want to get hip on what's going on, because I sure be over there listening to Marcella talk about credit, what's going on in the world, how we need to get ourselves together with this crazy ass president we got and all the shit he putting us through. She got all the tips and tricks over there. Go subscribe to her. Okay? Because she talk about real life shit. Mr. Shaw said, I would like for it to be those, but thank you, Marcella, for jumping on in my chat. I appreciate you. I would like for it to be revealed that Eva actually isn't Ted's kid. Ooh, a rich family didn't think to get their own DNA test and decided to trust the word of a psychopath. Exactly. And that's another thing. Nicole, you supposed to be the fixer. Why didn't you even suggest that? It's like you were waiting to divorce Ted. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why wouldn't y'all go and get your own DNA test? You want to trust Eva and Leslie. And that's the whole reason why y'all got a divorce. Silly. Ain't no damn way somebody gonna come up in here and say, oh yeah, your husband Brian fathered my child. And I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm getting a divorce and I'm not even gonna check. No. Got me messed up. You can't open it. Oh. How'd you open it? It looks suspect. Which topic? Oh. Child. Sweet Pea says, hey, Marcelo. Yes, y'all. Sweet Pea is my friend and my mod. So shout out to her for doing double duty today. Appreciate you. Sandra Cullum 7827 says, I stopped watching because of Leslie and Ted's dumb behavior. Yeah. Oh, and y'all notice how Ted all of a sudden has a backbone with Leslie now? Ted, where was all of this backbone when you was married to Nicole? You didn't seem to know how to tell Dana to get out your office, none of that. So now all of a sudden, I'm happy they finally did. But now the writers want to write Ted with a backbone. And I'm glad that Ted didn't entertain Leslie when she was walking out. She gonna sweep her hand across his chest when she walks out when Danny and Shanice were reading her damn rights in that bar. I would hope. I feel like Ted should have said, you better get out of here if you know what's good for you. Like, unbelievable. Y'all, let me go in my office because my son watching his little show, child. I know y'all hear it in the background. Let me finish. Child, multitasking mamas on Sunday morning. Trying to make videos, eat, cook. My husband in here already daggone cleaning up, child. I found this video on Instagram. It totally describes him. Like, this man is such a neat freak. He will get the fork out your mouth while you eating. And you got to tell him, listen, I got another little piece of chicken on here now. Leave me alone. But I guess I'm glad that he ain't some trifling ninja. I got to be in here cleaning up after. How I put the top back on? You gonna do it? Okay, thank you. All right, y'all, let's go in my office because my son got a lot of sound effects that don't go with our show. But yeah, Leslie and Ted is just slow. And I just can't imagine somebody with all his credentials allowing this lady, as much as he said that he loved his wife and his children, child. Okay, you just gonna allow this lady because she has your kid to come on in and just take over your life like this. It makes no sense. But the other day on the show, he definitely told her, okay, I don't really have time for your shenanigans. And I don't, just get to the point. He was like very like, girl, don't waste my time. I don't got time for your shit today. Okay. Yeah, I'm not with the shits. Cut the shit. What do you want? Get out of here. And she coming in there telling him, yeah, I need you. Why don't you want to do this? Why don't you want to be nosy in Eva's life? Basically, like, you know, she's dating now. Why don't you want to go and figure out what's going on with Isaiah? Because, girl, he don't. Like, why do you need to? You just trying to find any old way to come and talk to him. And mind you, if I'm Ted, the next step would be don't let anybody come back here unless you call me first. Because how is it that she able to just walk back to his office like that? That's not realistic either. But moving on. But Dag, I'm sorry you stopped watching because of it. I understand, Sandra. Mr. Shaw says, I don't like Nicole's storyline because it is 7 months too late. Nicole should have acted this way right after the truth was revealed. They are taking way too long to make shit shake on this show. Yeah, I agree. But you know how they do on soap operas. They drag shit all the way the hell out. Mr. Shaw says Nicole and Ted will get back together eventually, and Bill and Danny, because that's how soaps are. Yeah. And I honestly, I don't want Bill and Danny to get back together. I really don't. I think that Danny has You know, she done won Andre's heart, the Playboy's heart at this point. And, you know, you got to keep your heart, Three Stacks. Keep your heart. Okay. I just think that Bill does not deserve Danny. Bill does not love Danny. Bill loves Vernon. That's what people are not realizing. Bill lacks father. He yearns for a father figure in his life because we haven't explored what actually went on with his father. I think at some point, you know, I hope the writers bring into light, you know, how Bill was treated by his dad and what the status of their relationship is current day. I don't know if his father passed away or not, but um we need to explore that relationship because Bill is more heartbroken from losing Vernon than he is with losing Danny. So the only reason why Bill is feeling like, let me try to, maybe I'm in love with Danny again. He only want to be with Danny so that he can be Vernon's son-in-law again. That's it. He don't love Danny because the way he was able to easily leave her just because. And he admitted his reasoning was because he would do shit and she would just accept it. Huh? How about stop cheating on her? How about that? And he ultimately admitted that he left her because she decided to quit modeling for him. I'm like, what? Like, you admire her for being you got with her because she was a beautiful model and you admired her for it, and then she quit for you so that you could do your career, and she was supporting you and having your children, but you ultimately became unattracted to her for that. What type of shit is that? That doesn't even make any sense. So now you start to cheat on her to bring some excitement back into it so she can be crazy and cuss you out. See, niggas like that, I don't like that. I don't like nobody that is trying to rile me up and make me angry. No. When I say I want to live the soft life, I want my nerves to be soft too. Don't wrangle my nerves. I don't like that. That ain't cute to me. Okay? You want to piss me off? Don't put the dishes back correctly or some shit like that. Don't go cheap. That's too much. I don't know if I skipped some stuff, y'all. It's not showing everything. I'm on my phone, so Mr. Shaw says, let me tell y'all something. When there are consequences for Haley, when the truth come out, it's gonna make the favoritism of both Leslie and Eva glaringly obvious. Child. Mm, 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 mm. And Leslie over there trying to team up with daggone Haley. A con artist must smell another con artist a mile away. Sandra Cullum 7827 says, I agree, Mr. Shaw. Cart before the horse riders, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. That's true. Because these writers, I don't appreciate the way that they are. It's like they're backpedaling stuff. Like, you made us hate Leslie and now you want to make us like her. No, it's on site at this point. Sandra Cullum 7827 says, your commentary is great. Shay, keep on. Just revealed my age. Oh, thank you so much. And listen, you must be my age because I say something like that too. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Mr. Shaw says, Ted liked the attention from Leslie. I also personally feel like the writers actually wanted Ted and Leslie together, given the aftermath of the reveal. They just feared the backlash. Oh, yeah. If they made them be together, this show would have been canceled. No. Because it's like that. This is what it is. Do we know that side chicks exist? Absolutely. But do we want them to win? Hell no. Don't nobody want no side chick to prevail. Especially one as nasty as Dana Leslie is. Hell to the no. To the no. Okay. Mr. Shaw says he wants Danny again now because he sees a glimpse of the old Danny, and that's why I want Cat and the mannequin. Tomas is a damn mannequin. That's why I want Cat and the mannequin to break up too, because they are rewriting Bill and Danny's story through them. Yeah, I agree. And it's so obvious, right? It's so obvious. It just don't make no sense. But I don't think Cat gonna give up Chelsea Cat for Tomas. I really don't. And Tomas came out the gate cheating, child. There's no way Cat should be with him. No way. Even though he only slept with Eva to make sure his dick worked. Because he just knew. He was like, oh, I know I got this Latin stroke over here. She just feeling insecure. So, Cat being her little nasty self, talking shit. But I know my stroke game good. Let me go over here and test it on not only somebody, but your sister. Okay? Tomas wasn't playing with it. But, child. Who else we got to talk about, y'all? Danny and Bill. Let's talk about them. I'm over Danny seeking Bill's approval, running over there to tell him every single little thing. You do not need to go over to Bill. Leave him alone. He does not deserve you, girl. Please stop, Danny. Just please stop. I am so over it. So over it. Her homeboy go out of town for just a little piece of time, and you running over there seeking approval, wearing dresses that Bill bought you years ago. Really? I'm sure Andre felt some type of way, because even though she told him that they kissed, some part of me says that I think that Danny is doing shit to push Andre away. I think she loves Andre, but I think that she wants to be, I think she doesn't want to give him up, but she doesn't want to have to be the one to leave him. She wants it to be, oh, he left me, so now I'm free to go back and run after Bill. It's an addiction. It's an addiction at this point. And Danny, girl, you got to get yourself together, honey. Get it together. But, But yeah, Danny, you about to fuck up your shit with Andre. Somebody that really loves you, supporting your career and all. And a hell of a cameraman at that. And you a model. You need to leave Bill ass alone. And Bill, speaking of, we're going to get into that with the whole Haley situation. But, and Bill popping up over their house tomorrow, I want to speak to my wife. What? And then he didn't even correct himself. That's not your, Danny is not your wife anymore, sir. I think in Bill's sick mind, Danny is still his wife and he's still cheating on her. But it's just, it's open. Everybody know about it now, so he can just do whatever he wants. But he still has ownership over Danny and her place in her life and in her family. No, sir. Absolutely the frick not. No, you don't. You've lost your mind. It's crazy. Let's see. The instant acceptance of Ted for Eva was madness and very not soap-like, because they want to push Eva so badly. Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. Because I at least feel like they should have a relationship, right? I do believe that. But, sir, get the test in the least, you know? The problem with Eva's stupid ass, And she didn't pay attention to the fact that Tomas said Cat didn't like his sex. He never said anything about him not liking sex with Cat. Exactly. Because he was loving getting in that fresh wound, okay? He was loving that fresh open wound. And that thing ain't been tampered with at all either. He the first one. I be feeling like the man when I slide through. Sliding in there, having a ball, okay? Okay, perfect fit for him. Mr. Shaw says, watch Danny and Bill sleep together when the truth about Haley comes out. Child. Baby, no. The sad thing is, and you telling the truth. I do not want that to happen, but I know it is. I can't stand it, man. Danny, please love yourself more, girl. Please. That man does not want you, sis. That man wants your daddy. He wants your daddy to be his daddy. He'd rather be your brother. Okay? He don't want you. He don't want you. He don't want you. I can't. I can't. I just cannot. But she gonna end up messing with that man, and that's gonna bother the hell out of me. It really is. Because Danny is the type of person, I think she's obsessed. Like, she has an obsessive nature when it comes to Bill. And it's really sad. Real sad. Y'all, I gotta get my charger off. We gonna get disconnected. Carolina Girl 28 says, good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hello, good morning. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, hold on, Mr. Shad. I think I missed. They need to spice things up and have Naomi sleep with Black Sheep. Ooh! They are so scared to do soap shit with these black folks. It's giving respectability politics. Right. Listen. Now that was spice the pot. Okay? Now Naomi out here sleeping with Isaiah? Or what if Kat slept with Isaiah? I would even like that too. Sorry, Gavin, I need my charger back. I'll give it back to you when I'm done with my live, okay? Boy. Child, now my son is at the age now where he asking me, what percent is your phone on? Like, if your percent is higher than mine, then I get to keep the charger. Sir, no. All these chargers we got in this house, go get another one. Ridiculous. Take my stuff. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, I would have even liked for Kat to sleep with Isaiah. But Kat is she a virgin. She just lost her virginity. Now she about to be spreading it around the town, child. I don't know. I'm glad they didn't do that. But that would have been good too. But yeah, child. But Danny and Bill, I know that it's leading that way, but I really don't want them together. I really, really don't. But if they put Danny and Bill back together and Nicole and Ted, they have to introduce some more characters to create some drama. But I think that they're tapping out because they haven't resolved any drama. They just keep on creating drama, thinking that's going to hold them over. And it's really not. We need some resolution while we're creating new stuff. Like this Anastasia lady. Yeah, she messy and she talking shit and everybody reading the fuck out of her back and forth. So what? It's entertaining for a little stint, but it's like, okay. Then Doug, is he really gone? Are they going to replace his character or are they waiting for him to get healthy? Because I think the actor in real life was having some health complications. So once he gets better, are they going to bring him back from the dead? When are we going to see Deanna? Because, child, you done casted a whole Anastasia's granddaughter, but we ain't seen Deanna yet. Y'all still working on casting her? Hmm? Child, it's getting crazy. Eva will have a breakdown if that happened. Well, it serves her right. Serves her right. She deserves a breakdown because everything has just been going her way, except Tomas. That's it. And my thing is, you've been trying to get with Tomas, and Tomas always was checking for Cat. So you should have never been trying to give him your cat. How about that? If you want to have a relationship with your sister so bad, but then you out here trying to toss it to her dude, that's crazy. Why would I want to why would I want to hang out with you doing stuff like that? Then let's get to this. So Danny and Bill, listen, we know what's gonna happen. I'm sick of Danny chasing after him. It's annoying. Haley and Bill, Haley, this new chick, I always forget her name. The new character that's shaking Haley down. First of all, that storyline doesn't make any sense because Homegirl got a whole case against her. Okay. There would be nothing that she could do to try to blackmail me or get me. There's no way. No way. Like, she would not be able to get me. I would be like, girl, all I have to do is drop your case and your ass is going to jail. So you over here trying to shake me down. She done punched Haley in the face so that Haley. Here's another thing. Here's the whole thing with Haley. Haley does all this stuff to get sympathy from Bill. She wants him to baby her, and she just wants him to adore her. But yet you over here trying to kill the man. I don't get it. It's like she want to be with him, but then she just wanted to take the money and go. It's not realistic. They're giving her two sides of the coin with this actress, with this character, and it's not making any sense. You gotta pick a side and choose a stance. I feel like Haley, why take the money when you can just, it's better to keep them. You have access to all the money. You won't go to jail. You can still live the life. Why are you even dealing with characters such as your cousin, cuz, and homegirl? Why are you even messing with them? You could be over here living the lap of luxury, and you are attracted to Bill. You said in one of the scenes you actually like sleeping with him. So why? It's not like you're disgusted by him. And Bill, you constantly calling the police every hour and pressing them about finding a criminal. Get the fuck out of here. Because was you doing all of that as the family fixer when that stuff happened to Laura? No, you wasn't. Y'all still ain't did what you was supposed to legally to get Leslie. So knock it off. I'm tired of him. And Haley. Mr. Shaw says, and do you see how much the audience loves Anastasia? Because the scenes are give and take. Leslie runs over everyone, even the Duprees. We were sold a damn dream. Yeah, I actually like Anastasia scenes because they're quick, they're back and forth. It gives a little life to it all. It's like funny. It's realistic banter. Anastasia is old time rich, just like them. She's done the cotillions and all of that stuff, all of that. Dana is new money, and she's coming in there acting like she is a part of the whole thing, and it's like, girl, no. And we know how you got here. Carolina Girl 28 says it has been going her way, and it's sickening. Both her and her mother are not having any repercussions. Yeah, and I don't like that. And all villains get repercussions. But that's what makes them a good villain, because they get their repercussions, and then they do something else. That's what makes a good villain. These two are just getting away scot-free, and then you got the nerve to want to be a part of the people's family. Like, are you shitting me? They need to introduce more men of Anastasia's family. Oh, that would be great. One that's Cat's age, so that we can have a Romeo and Juliet type of stories between these French. Now, see, that's what we need, okay? Yeah, because Tomas is a little too comfortable too. The Haley reveal needs to happen by May sweeps. Right, child. Oh my God. I hope it don't take till May, child. Rose Armstead says, good morning, Shay Renee and Chat. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. So yeah, y'all, Haley, I need her to go in and get caught. And when she turned on that ghetto, cause you know how we used to do back in the day. Girl, you are not ghetto. You are not from the streets, okay? Get out of here. And Bill, you supposed to be a fixer. You know everything, and you are Mighty Joe Young of the crew, and you big brother, you see all. But you didn't know that your wife is a former con artist? Hmm? No. It's given novice. Yeah, you don't know what you're doing. It's giving Naomi probably a better lawyer than you. Cause what? Naomi found out that the kids was June's kids. You can't even find out your own wife and her friend is a con artist. Yet now the homegirl that done came into Haley's life got her paying for hotel rooms and all this and the third. Now, Haley, if I was you, I'd let her tell Bill that you punched me, that she punched you in the face. So what? And then if she says, oh, and she's trying to con you out of your money, why would Bill listen to this lady? Why? Mr. Shaw says, you need to read my comment, a few comments up about Anita. I can't type that out again. Oh, shoot. I didn't read it. Hold on. Let me go back. I told you on my phone, child. It got me missing stuff. Let's see. She didn't pay attention to the fact that Thomas. Where is that friend? He wants Danny again now because he sees a glimpse. Is it? I'm all the way back to I don't want Danny and Bill back together either. I just know the way soaps go. I don't see it yet. I'm gonna look for it. Hold on. I don't see it, friend. I don't see nothing about Anita. Oh damn. Can you copy and paste it again? I don't see it. Mr. Shaw says, don't get me started on the June Naomi adoption storyline. I'm big mad. Oh my God. Yeah. That was crazy. That was supposed to be a closed adoption. And you went out here, found out who the kid's mama is, and then forced her upon them, which is crazy. Crazy. But child, Haley, she's the world's dumbest criminal. Because now, this whole Sammy situation, he's gonna be forced. Sammy is gonna, aka what's his name, child? I forgot his name too. He gonna be forced to tell Joey about their whole shtick. Randy, that's his name. Randy gonna be forced to tell Joey what's going on because Joey now knows because he believes June. Ever since June said that the guy that they tried to pin the mugging on, she was like, "Oh, he wouldn't hurt nobody. He done got the man. Joey done got the man out of jail. Like I don't even know how he did that around the chief of police. Okay, but anyway, got him out of jail, shipped him off somewhere, and Randy gonna end up telling it because he gonna like Joey gonna off him if he don't, and then he's going to use that to force Bill to run for politics so he can puppeteer Bill. That's what he want to do, but it ain't gonna make no sense because if Randy if he goes and tells Bill what Randy told him, what he knows, right? Why would Bill stay married to Haley? And why would he run for? You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see what that one. Rosa Armstead says, "Yep, Randy got to tell. Yeah, he gonna end up telling it for sure." I'm just interested to see how Joey gonna use that in his back pocket. Joey had a judge that owed him a favor. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right, Rose. Yep, keep me straight now. Keep me straight. Okay, that makes sense. Cause I was just sitting here like, how he get that around the chief of police, child? Mm-hmm. But y'all, I can't wait till Haley get caught. I want Naomi to get caught up. I'm sick of her. You pushing Jacob away. Now Jacob live in another apartment and live somewhere else. Now you missing him. But you was treating him like shit. Like, Naomi, you're annoying. I'm sick of her. Chelsea and Madison, I don't really care. Chelsea is just very whimsical and delusional. She's just like, oh, I feel good today. I want to get married. And then tomorrow, oh, I want to be single. Oh, I want to do drugs. Why would you think that a doctor will want to be with somebody that's doing drugs? These ain't drugs that she prescribed, okay? I wonder if Chelsea somehow gonna get caught up in this whole medical thing or whatever. It's crazy. Mr. Shaw says, I said if it wasn't for respectability politics, Anita would have dragged Leslie all up and down Fairmont Crest by now. Stephanie Forrester would have... Girl, what? Stephanie Forrester would have pow-powed that bitch by now. Absolutely. 1,000%. Okay? Mr. Shaw, don't say, spell out the curse words, though, because it blocks the chat. But I feel you. Definitely. Just put like an asterisk or something in there. Because it'll block the chat from the video from being spit out. But I feel you, sis. Stephanie Forrester would never. Okay? Never. Hell, Victoria Newman either. But it's crazy. These people crazy. It ain't playing out right. But yeah, y'all, I think that's it. We went through all the storylines. I don't really care about Ashley. I feel like her dude is a part of Ashley's new little boyfriend. I think that he's a part, the guy to draw the blood, child. I think he's a part of this whole scheme. Because it's really interesting that you drawing blood from people and you running away from Ashley in the middle of a sex session. Mr. Shaw says, okay, good to know. No, because I think my comment disappeared because I typed out the actual pow pow word early. Yeah, it blocks it in the chat because you can't say, yeah, that's why we say pow pow, because we can't say, GUN. Hell, we can't even really say KILL, but sometimes it comes out. YouTube make up different words we can't say every week, child. I think they just trying to stifle us all. But that's a whole nother damn video and story. But yeah, Ashley and her guy, that's gonna be crazy. Because he gonna come out, he gonna be one of the ringleaders of this whole thing. He working up at the hospital where he got access to all the blood too. Child, all the organs, all the things. It's crazy. Oh, Miss B is in the chat. What's up, Miss B? Miss B is also one of my members. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for being up in here. Okay. If y'all want daily commentary on Beyond the Gates, go on over to her channel. So What You Think podcast, y'all. Amazing. And I think hold on. Before I speak, child, let me make sure. Well, just look out. She's going to be doing a big interview soon, y'all, that you're going to love. So keep on lookout for that. All right. Keep a lookout for that. Because I got to go over there and check on it myself. Carolina Girl 28 says he's very sneaky and Ashley believes everything. Yeah, because she gullible. And her mother is stupid too. I'm sorry. Ashley's mother is stupid. There's no way I would be friends with Leslie. Absolutely not. I love, love, love how damn, what's the lady? Child, so many characters it's hard to keep up. Mona. I love how Mona is standing on business. She like, I don't F with you. Okay. Mr. Shaw says her boyfriend is the man Jacob and them are looking for. I low key want Nicole's palm colored man involved too. Child. Not Kyle. Not her wasn't Kyle. Now let me tell you something. Kyle is handsome. Okay. That is a good looking WP man. Okay. Mm-hmm. I love Kyle ever since he was on Queen Sugar. Okay. That man is gorgeous. You hear me? That man is gorgeous. And Nicole in real life, she like them palm colored. All her kids is half palm colored, child. I'm so glad you're doing this today. Oh, thank you. Yes, listen. I said if I had to come back on, you did it on Wednesday. Oh my God, how did I miss that? Okay, I know what I'm watching as soon as I get up off of here. Yes. So Miss B interviewed Ted, y'all. Damn, what is his first name? His last name's Robinson. Keith Robinson. She interviewed Keith Robinson that plays Ted. So y'all gotta watch that interview. It's the So What You Think podcast. Okay. I'm gonna be over there watching it too. So go on, give it a like and watch the video, y'all. Hopefully he give us some good info about where the show going and his character and whatnot. Hopefully he gets some balls, child. I'm excited. How the hell did I miss that? Cause I didn't see the commentary. I'm tripping. I got to go watch that. Carolina Girl 28 says Mona. Yes, Mona. I remember her name. Child, I'll be trying to remember these people's name randomly. What link, Shay? I gotta get it. Child, I'm on my phone, I'm not on my computer, so I can't really do all the things. But Miss B, put the link to your channel in the chat, please, so that people can go over there and watch your channel and get the interview. I think that'll be so dope. Or if you want to put the link to that video in there too, so they can go straight to it, that's good too. Whatever you want to do. But thank y'all. Carolina Girl 28 says, I loved Kyle since he was on General Hospital back in the day. Yeah, that is one good looking man. And he get better and better. He just get gooder and gooder with time, child. He gets even gooder and gooder with time. That man must love some chocolate because Nicole is a second black girl. Yeah. I think he date black women too in real life. I ain't even gonna hold you. So what you thinking? This is the page for Ted's interview. Yeah, so this is her page for Ted's interview, y'all. So what you thinking? It's just so what you thinking. Okay. But y'all please, yeah, go ahead and I'm gonna start that comment. I can do that on this phone. Mr. Shaw says, nah, he's not good looking to me. I know him as Sammy Brady's brother. Oh, not Sammy Brady, child. Child. Oh, Gemini Nola girl. She's been a member for 14 months. Shout out to the peoples that sticking with your girl, okay? Shout out to you, friend. Thank you so much for being such a huge supporter of the channel. She says, hey, Shay, I'm tired of the Bill Danny story. Girl, you and me both, sis, okay? You and me are both tired, okay? Extremely tired of the Bill and Danny story. I want them to knock it off. Mainly Danny. I want Danny to have some balls because I think that Bill loves watching Danny run after him. He loves it. And it's sad. But shout out to you, Gemini Nola girl, for being a member for 14 months and climbing. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate you. Now, Miss B, thank you, friend. I can't even, let me highlight this. Miss B, thank you for the super sticker, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Miss B did a $10 super sticker. Miss B is also one of my members, y'all. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for all of y'all support. Y'all just don't understand. Thank you. They have Danny way too weak. Yeah, I agree. Some people think Doug McBride is in the Impala and another actor may play him. No proof he's dead. Child, if he's still in that Impala now, he is dead. Okay, it's been some months now, honey. But thank you for popping in, Melrose One. I appreciate you. Yeah, I hope he got on up out of there and found him a little you know how they do in these movies where they get into a car crash and they seem to be missing, but they find a little cottage in the woods with an old lady in a shoe, and she nursed them back to health, and then they come on back somewhere, child. We gonna see. Give the podcast name again. Oh, she's in the chat. She put it in, so what you thinking? That's what it is. It's so what you thinking. It's floating around in here. I think I even starred her comment so you guys can go right on to it. Miss Shashad, this is it. Yes, this is it right here. So what you thinking, y'all? So yeah, shout out to the So What You Thinking podcast. All right. Got all the interviews. She even has an interview over there, y'all, with one of the writers on the show. And one of the producers. Carolina Girl 28 says Danny will be foolishness to deal with Bill again. If he cheated once, he will cheat again. Yeah, well, he cheated several times, actually, Carolina Girl. Remember, Haley wasn't the first one he cheated with. He just found it to be like a great sport. Sorry, I meant to say impaler. Oh, got you. No, I get what you're saying. I got you, friend. I got you. Thanks, I got it. Okay, perfect. All right, y'all. Well, listen, y'all. That is it. I think we done went through all of the characters and how we feel about them and all that good stuff, child. I didn't really care to go into the kids and this whole cotillion whatever thing, because it's like I'm over the little girl that don't want to do it because she feel like high society people just are too privileged. But I'm like, girl, if your privileges went away, then how you want to be regular? Oh, okay. I can't stand people that are privileged and then hate it. And then when they don't have the privilege no more, they the first ones to lose their damn mind. Miss B4996 says Bill don't know what he want and Haley want him gone. Yeah, but you know what, Miss B is like, I don't know if she want him gone for real or not. Because you do all of this stuff to get his attention. And I don't think it's just to get his attention off of Danny. But my thing is, if you already got him, you married him, you don't really need to you shouldn't be you shouldn't, how do I put it? I think the mimosa getting to me, child. You shouldn't be so pressed to get his attention off of Danny if you really just trying to get him up out of here to the upper room anyway. Why do you care? It's like she wants Bill and she don't want nobody else. She don't want him to want nobody else, but then she still don't want to be with him. She just want his money. But how do you think you're going to get away with that? That's what I'm not understanding. It's crazy. It just don't make no sense. She too flip-floppy. Now Lynette, I like her, and she wants Haley's spot. Oh yes, she do. But Lynette ain't that smart, cause you got a whole case on you, sis, and you over here trying to black, white envelope. Cause I don't think we can say that on YouTube. You trying to extort Haley, basically. You like, oh, okay, you gonna get some money out of this mark, and so am I. You ain't gonna forget about me and run off with the cash, cause she probably do that to Randy all the time. And Lynette like, oh no, you ain't gonna do that to me. And shout out to Miss B. Thank you for giving me Lynette's name, cause child, I forgot. Mr. Shaw says, I look forward to the cotillion. I need more Anastasia and Anita. At this point, the cotillion is a battle between them. Right. It's a battle of the reads, okay? Because Anita, like, don't let this cancer fool you. I'll still read the hell out you, sis. I look forward to the. Oh, okay, we read that. I read that. Did I read? I think I missed something. No, I didn't. Okay. All right, y'all. That's it. That's all. I got to get ready for some things that we got to do today. All right, go get my little baby dress. Get on up out of here for a little bit. Okay, run some little Sunday errands. Thank y'all for hopping on and talking to little old me. Okay, I'm gonna come on here and not look homely later. And we're gonna talk about the last part of I said I was just gonna wait until part 3 to finish up the Potomac reunion because it ain't really giving all that it's supposed to have gave, okay? Just like the season didn't. So I'm gonna come on and do a review of Potomac and the missing episodes of Married to Medicine. It'll be more of like a conversation about Married to Medicine versus a full review. So come on back late tonight, okay? Um, After the shows, and we'll talk about that. And then tomorrow, y'all, we're gonna try to start this morning show thing. If y'all did my poll, it says 6:30 or 7:30. I realized 7:30 ain't gonna work because I got to take my son to school. Okay, so 6:30 will be the time. I'm gonna get my tail up and work out. I got me a new little boxing bag downstairs in the basement. I canceled my extra money on my gym membership, y'all, because I was paying $100 a month and not able to make it to the boxing classes. So I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that portion. I got me a little app now. I'm gonna try to do it at home, see what I can do, save me a coin, and I don't have no excuses because it's in the basement. We got boxing at home, okay? But shout out to everybody that joined my chat today. You are amazing. Again, shout out to Miss B for her super sticker. And shout out to y'all for supporting me and supporting her. Okay. And I hope that you all have an amazing rest of this beautiful Sunday. If it's as nice as it is outside my window that I'm looking at right here for y'all. I hope it's that way. And I pray for the snow to melt up in the northern states, child, because I know y'all got hit real bad. Okay. But love y'all, mean it. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with anybody else that's watching this show with us too. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out. And I love y'all too. If nobody told you today they love you, I do. And I mean it. All right, y'all. Peace out.